Adam Fugitt versus Ty Miller. I was excited to talk about this one quite a bit because when I saw the lines, when I saw the odds on this one, I was mind blown. I have no idea why Ty Miller is a minus 400 favorite. You got to explain to me why that is a thing. I do not get it because you look at these two guys. In terms of the level of competition, people are just completely writing Adam Fugitt off. Sorry, pull you guys over. He has fought in the much higher level of competition. Now, you look at his losses. Islam Dulatov, absolute specimen. You look at Mike Pimblett, absolute specimen. Michael Morales, absolute specimen. I'm going to have some clips or some screenshots. There's going to be some visuals in this. Now, we all know he got knocked out late in that fight. He won a round against Michael Morales. Adam Fugitt did better against Michael Morales than Sean Brady. Let that sink in. And now he's a plus 310 underdog against a UFC debutant at 25 years old. I don't see how that makes sense at all. Yes, we've seen him have, I don't want to say lapses, but we saw him get caught against Mike Malott, round 2, guillotine choke, not the best look, but his win against Josh Quinlan, very respectable win. Yes, Josh Quinlan did get cut from the UFC, but I put respect on that. Josh Quinlan is a solid overall fighter, and I think if he had a better, or a different kind of, and I don't want to say outcome, but if he had a different matches, if in terms of his career, if he was placed against different guys, I could see him still being in the UFC at this point in time. He just didn't have the best run. He had a tough run there. And Islam Dulatov, absolute specimen. I think all these three guys that he lost to in the UFC would beat Ty Miller. So to have this wide of a line for Ty Miller doesn't make any sense to me at all. Now, I have some concerns for Ty Miller too. It's not even necessarily just the fact that, I think Adam Fugitt is being completely underrated in the spot. I have some serious concerns about Ty Miller as well. Now, I forget exactly which fight off the top of my head, which one it was. I remember. It was the Arthur Barros fight. I'm going to have some clips playing from this fight. He's going against Arthur Barros. In this fight, Arthur Barros is a BJJ black belt. He gets to Ty Miller's back almost immediately. Now, this fight, as you can see, it was over no contest, 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the first round. I mean, it was very quick, LFA fight. If I have the clips playing, you won't be able to see it. But if they're not playing right now, you can see it from the record in 2024, December 6th. So fairly recently as well. Or this fight was pretty recent. And you could see in this fight, his grappling was a major concern. It was an absolute concern to watch, especially when he's going against a guy like Adam Fugitt, who we know Adam Fugitt is a BJJ black belt. Now, I don't know that for 100% certainty. What I do know for 100% certainty is that he was a BJJ brown belt as of 2022. It's 2026. So I think it's confident to assume that he most definitely could be a black belt by now. He probably is. But at the absolute worst case, he's an extremely highly experienced BJJ brown belt. I was going through his Instagram. I'll have something in here. I was going through his Instagram. He's like teaching BJJ to other people. It's like, I don't know if that's his full-time job or whatever, but still, it goes to show he's a very high-level grappler. And we have seen Ty Miller's grappling exposed against lower-level guys in the LFA. Now, he's a BJJ black belt, but still, his grappling was a major concern, and it makes sense. He's only 25 years old, and I believe he came from a boxing background as well. So how long has he had on the match training? Nowhere near a guy like Adam Fugitt. Yes, he's 37 years old, but that comes with all the years of experience in grappling. I think Adam Fugitt is a kind of a sneaky underdog play this week. Because if you go back and you watch his fights that he's had, he picked up a round. He won a round against Michael Morales on the judges' scorecards. One, that's crazy in itself. Yes, he got finished by Islam Dulatov. Yes, I get the logic here. We've seen Ty Miller in some of his recent fights. I believe, what was his most recent fight? Jimmy Drago, he hurt him multiple times, but he didn't knock him out. I believe it's Ryan Charlebras, his most recent one. I'll have a clip of that in here. He knocked the guy out. It was pretty nasty knockout.
Charlebras hit the kick. Oh my goodness! Ty Miller connects!
We know he has power, but does he have Islam Dulatov level power? Does he have Michael Morales level power? I don't know. At 37 years old, I don't think Adam Fugitt is just completely washed and you got to write him off. I think if he comes in here with a heavy grappling, heavy game plan, he could have a lot of success. That's the last thing I want to say about this fight too, is Adam Fugitt actually sticks to a pretty smart game plan in his fights. As you can see, I'm going to have the clips playing. It was either the Michael Morales fight or the Islam Dulatov fight. It was one of the two of those. He comes in, it could be both. I'll have the clips playing. If it's both, you'll see both fights right now. But he sticks to a smart game plan. When he knows he's at a striking disadvantage, he comes in with a grappling heavy game plan. He comes in here, I know, especially against Michael Morales, he was landing control, he's racking up control time, going for takedowns, even if he couldn't get him. He's like, screw it, I'll just hold this guy against the cage. I'll do whatever it takes to win this round. And I think against a guy who's as inexperienced as Ty Miller, he could have a lot of success doing that. And if we know that he's going to stick to a smart game plan, we know he's likely going to come into this fight going for takedowns, racking up control time. That's going to be his game plan. And if he could get to the back of Ty Miller, he could be a real problem because he's going to be the much more dangerous grappler. So in this fight, I really feel like it's Adam Fugitt by either submission or decision. Maybe he's able to control him and just absolute wrestle fuck his way to a decision win, possibly. But I feel like the submission could be very live. Or it could be Ty Miller knocking him out early on if Adam's not able to land the takedowns. That's how I see it. Probably Adam Fugitt submission or Ty Miller via knockout. If it goes to a decision, who the hell knows how it could go. But minus 400 for a Ty Miller, just straight up. When we have seen the grappling holes in his game, and we know for a fact that Adam Fugitt has that grappling strength to exploit a guy like Ty Miller, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. So anyway, guys, that should do